The compact truck segment has fundamentally rewritten the rules of automotive utility, forcing legacy manufacturers to abandon their traditional full-size dominance and compete in a space defined by urban agility and hybrid efficiency. After years of watching rivals capture this lucrative market, Toyota is finally preparing to strike back with a legendary nameplate resurrected for the modern era, the 2027 Toyota Stout. Welcome to Auto Insights, where we go beyond the surface to break down cars, strategies, and what they really mean for buyers. If you want deeper understanding without the noise, make sure you're subscribed. Before we dissect the engineering and market strategy, we must establish a clear, honest baseline regarding the development status of this vehicle. As of right now, the 2027 Toyota Stout is not officially confirmed as a production model with finalized specifications released by Toyota Motor Corporation. However, the evidence pointing toward its existence is overwhelming and highly credible. Multiple reliable industry sources, supplier documents, and consistent trademark renewals for the Stout name in key global markets suggest that Toyota is in the advanced stages of development. This is not merely internet fan art, digital renderings, or wishful thinking. It is a calculated, driven response to a market gap that Toyota has ignored for over 2 decades. While some cautious analysts predict a 2028 launch, the momentum behind a 2027 release is strong, driven by the urgent need to compete with the Ford Maverick, which has already sold hundreds of thousands of units and proven the viability of the segment. Understanding that this vehicle is based on high-confidence industry expectations rather than an official press release allows us to analyze what Toyota must do to succeed, rather than just repeating marketing hype. To understand why the 2027 Toyota Stout matters, we have to look at the historical weight it carries and how that informs its modern design direction. The original Toyota Stout was a rugged, no-nonsense work truck that helped establish Toyota's reputation for durability in North America during the 1960s before it was eventually replaced by the Hilux and, later, the Tacoma. Bringing back the Stout name is not just a nostalgic marketing trick designed to generate clickbait, it is a clear signal of intent. It tells buyers that this will not be a soft, car-like crossover with a plastic bed liner slapped on the back. It signals a return to utility, toughness, and purpose-built design. However, the modern Stout cannot simply be a scaled-down Tacoma. The market has fundamentally changed. Buyers today want a vehicle that can navigate tight city parking spots, achieve 35 miles per gallon, and still haul lumber or tow a small jet ski on the weekend. This requires a fundamentally different engineering approach than the traditional body-on-frame trucks Toyota is famous for. We expect the exterior to feature a bold, confident look with a wide grille, sharp LED headlights, and sculpted body lines that give the truck a strong road presence without looking overly aggressive. The lighting signature will likely be clean and modern, helping drivers instantly recognize it as a Toyota even from a distance. The side profile will emphasize balance, featuring compact dimensions that make it easy to park in the city, while still offering the utility buyers expect from a pickup. Strong character lines flowing from the front fenders to the rear will create a sense of movement, while large wheel arches will give it confidence. A practical cargo bed will remind everyone that this is still a working vehicle, not just a lifestyle accessory, because that is where Toyota has always excelled, building vehicles that are ready for real life. Moving into the powertrain, this is where Toyota's strategy becomes truly interesting and potentially disruptive to the status quo. The Ford Maverick gained immense fame by offering a standard hybrid engine at an affordable price point, and Toyota, being the undisputed global leader in hybrid technology, cannot afford to ignore this advantage. The most likely candidate for the base engine is Toyota's proven 2.5-liter fork-cylinder hybrid system, similar to the highly successful setup found in the RAV4 and Highlander. This configuration typically produces 220 horsepower, but more importantly, it delivers instant electric torque at low speeds. This makes the Stout feel punchy and responsive in city driving, entirely eliminating the sluggishness often associated with small displacement engines in heavy vehicles. Fuel economy estimates are projected to hover around 35 to 40 miles per gallon combined, which would make it one of the most efficient trucks in America. But Toyota may not stop there. There is significant and credible buzz about a plug-in hybrid variant, potentially borrowing technology from the highly sought-after RAV4 Prime. Imagine a compact truck that can drive 40 miles on pure electricity for your daily commute, costing you almost nothing in fuel, but still has a gasoline engine ready for long road trips or heavy hauling. This would be an absolute game changer, offering the best of both worlds: EV efficiency for daily life and gas-powered versatility for adventure. Additionally, a turbocharged gasoline-only option, possibly the 2.4-liter engine currently used in the Tacoma, could be offered for buyers who want maximum towing capability and prefer a simpler, non-hybrid mechanical layout without battery degradation concerns. Does maintaining that blend of hybrid efficiency and traditional reliability change how you view a compact truck? It fundamentally alters the value proposition of the entire segment, making pure electric trucks look like expensive toys for those who still need genuine utility. Understanding the physical specifications of the 2027 Toyota Stout is essential, because it dictates how the truck fits into your life, your garage, and your daily routines. While exact dimensions are still under wraps, we can make highly educated estimates based on the TNGA platform and competitor benchmarks. Industry consensus strongly suggests that the Stout will ride on Toyota's TNG unibody platform, likely the same GAC architecture that underpins the Corolla Cross and the RAV4, or potentially the slightly larger K platform. This is a critical distinction. Unlike the Tacoma, which uses a heavy, rigid ladder frame designed for heavy towing and serious rock crawling, a unibody construction integrates the body and frame into a single, cohesive structure. This results in a significantly lighter vehicle, which translates directly to better fuel economy, sharper handling, and a more comfortable car-like ride quality. We expect a wheelbase of around 110 to 115 inches, resulting in an overall length that is significantly shorter than a mid-sized truck, making it incredibly easy to park in standard urban spaces or navigate narrow trails. The cargo bed will likely be a functional 5-foot length, which is the sweet spot for compact trucks, offering enough space for standard sheets of plywood or camping gear, without making the vehicle unwieldy. Industry expectations suggest a payload capacity approaching 1,500 pounds and a towing capability between 3,500 and 5,000 pounds, depending on the configuration and whether the optional tow package is selected. This towing range is more than capable of handling small boats, teardrop campers, utility trailers, or motorcycles, while remaining perfectly comfortable for everyday commuting. It is a deliberate sweet spot that acknowledges the reality that most truck owners rarely tow more than a few thousand pounds, but still need the capability when the occasion arises. Stepping inside the 2027 Toyota Stout reveals an interior strategy that heavily prioritizes tactile usability, durability, and modern connectivity over flashy, gimmicky technology. Toyota has recognized that truck buyers, even those purchasing compact lifestyle vehicles, spend a significant amount of time in environments where gloves are worn, screens get covered in dust, and physical feedback is necessary. The centerpiece will likely be a large, responsive infotainment touchscreen, mounted high and angled toward the driver to minimize glare and reduce the need to take your eyes off the road. However, unlike some competitors that have deleted every physical button in the name of minimalism, Toyota is expected to retain crucial climate and audio controls on a dedicated lower panel. This ensures that you can adjust the fan speed or change the temperature without navigating through 3 layers of digital menus while driving over a rough construction site. The available panoramic camera system, wireless phone charging, and premium JBL audio system will transform the cabin into a mobile sanctuary for higher trims. But what truly matters is the ergonomic layout. The placement of the drive mode selectors, the physical volume knob, and the clever storage solutions, including large door pockets and under-seat compartments, all represent a deep understanding of how truck buyers actually interact with their vehicles. The updated Toyota Safety Sense Suite will also be a major selling point, featuring a completely recalibrated adaptive cruise control system, lane tracing assist, and enhanced pedestrian detection, providing a massive safety improvement for those who frequently drive in congested urban environments or on unmarked rural highways. When we analyze the expected pricing and launch timeline for the 2027 Toyota Stout, we see a clear strategy of capturing market share at the entry level while defending the brand's premium reputation at the top end. Production is expected to ramp up in late 2026, with vehicles hitting dealer lots in early to mid-2027. Pricing will likely start somewhere between $25,000 and $30,000 for the base model, making it an incredibly compelling alternative for budget-conscious consumers, first-time truck buyers, and small business owners who need legitimate utility without paying for luxury features. However, as you climb the ladder, the prices will increase, with fully loaded hybrid or TRD off-road trims potentially climbing into the mid-$40,000 range. This pricing structure highlights a critical reality. The Stout is designed to be accessible, but Toyota will still extract premium margins from buyers who want the best technology and capability. The question you have to ask yourself is whether this pricing structure makes sense for your specific needs, or if you are being tempted into paying for a trim level whose capabilities you will never actually utilize. Are you willing to pay a premium for the plug-in hybrid system if your daily commute is already short enough to be handled by a standard hybrid? To truly understand the value of the 2027 Toyota Stout, we have to look at the competitive landscape, which is more fractured and aggressive than ever before. The Ford Maverick remains the sales leader and the benchmark for this segment, offering a dizzying array of configurations and a proven hybrid system, but it has suffered from severe supply chain issues and long wait times, leaving many buyers frustrated. The Hyundai Santa Cruz brings genuine style and a more car-like driving dynamic to the table, but it lacks the rugged, truck-first heritage that many buyers demand. The Subaru Baja is long gone, and the Chevrolet El Camino is a distant memory, leaving a clear opening for a vehicle that combines the reliability of a Japanese automaker with the utility of a pickup. In this environment, the 2027 Toyota Stout's greatest strength is its holistic balance. It may not have the sheer towing capacity of a mid-sized truck, but it offers a unique combination of legendary long-term reliability, class-leading hybrid efficiency, and a unibody ride quality that actually makes sense for daily driving. It is the truck for the buyer who is tired of the compromises made by larger vehicles and wants a machine that is easy to live with, cheap to run, and still capable of getting the job done. Despite the impressive potential, the 2027 Toyota Stout faces some very real strategic risks and market pressures that could impact its success. The most significant challenge is the potential for internal cannibalization. By offering a highly capable unibody truck, Toyota risks stealing sales from the highly profitable RAV4 and Corolla Cross, which already dominate the compact SUV space. Furthermore, the heavy reliance on hybrid technology exposes Toyota to supply chain vulnerabilities regarding battery materials, which could lead to long wait times and restricted availability for the most desirable configurations, repeating the mistakes seen with the Maverick. There is also the persistent issue of brand perception. If Toyota prices the Stout too high, they risk alienating the core demographic of budget-conscious buyers who are looking for an affordable alternative to full-size trucks. Toyota must carefully manage this balance, ensuring the Stout remains grounded in its core identity of value and durability, even as it pushes into the premium lifestyle space. Ultimately, the 2027 Toyota Stout represents a masterclass in strategic market expansion, taking a legendary nameplate and adapting it to meet the diverse, often contradictory demands of the modern automotive landscape. It is a vehicle that respects its utilitarian roots, while confidently embracing the future of electrified powertrains and compact lifestyle design. For the buyer who needs a dependable daily commuter with occasional hauling needs, the base trims will offer unmatched value and efficiency. For the family seeking a comfortable, safe, and versatile vehicle, the upper trims will provide a refined, tech-rich environment, and for the weekend adventurer, the TRD variants will deliver factory-built solutions that make outdoor exploration accessible and reliable. It is not a perfect truck for every single person, but it is a highly intelligent, deeply considered machine that offers a distinct and valuable alternative to the current market leaders. If you value long-term reliability, innovative hybrid efficiency, and genuine practical utility over flashy gimmicks, the 2027 Toyota Stout is absolutely worth your serious consideration and the wait. What do you think about Toyota's strategy of re-entering the compact truck market with the Stout? And do you believe a hybrid powertrain is the right path for the future of small pickups? Subscribe to Auto Insights if you want deeper breakdowns, real analysis, and a clearer understanding of where the automotive market is heading. Thanks for watching Auto Insights. See you in the next one.